you so much, Juliet, Michelle, Patrick, Barbara, everyone. Thank you so much. This means a lot when we can partner up with sister districts um, and help Florida. We're hoping and we're working really hard to make sure that the down ballot Democrats can get the vote out and connect with the voters. We're doing a lot of virtual and reach outs and also a lot of phone banking to make sure that we're driving up the voters to come out and flip for not only the legislature, but also get Joe Biden elected and get everyone making sure that Florida gets to be blue again and win the presidency. Some fun facts about me and continuing with the trivia mode is I'm also a Girl Scout troop leader. I have a daisy and a brownie. I'm also a cookie mom. So when you enjoy those those delicious cookies, it's amazing. And to see the girls really transform and get confidence when they approach folks and really come into their own just when they're offering someone a delicious cookie, it's amazing to watch. So education and caring and loving my communities instilled in everything that I do. And that's why it's so important for me to run. 2016 really started that bug with the presidential election, and then 2018 totally did it for me when in-house in our state, when we were voting for things like restoring voting rights for persons that were coming back into the community after serving their time. When we voted, and then it got to our state legislature that has been Republican for over 30 years, almost 30 years, and they flipped our vote. And then I couldn't understand how many things are happening at the state level that we, the people, just didn't know. And that actually concerned me because unless something makes the right headline, we, the people, have no idea. And so we need to bring that, especially in Florida, needs to change. And we see that right now with the pandemic. Look what's happening with us in Miami in particular. We are like the second epicenter of the state. And so my background in nonprofit has allowed me that as soon as this pandemic happened, I went into like response mode. So we actually set up a rapid response with the nonprofits that I work with. We provided masks and hot meals for seniors since the pandemic started, and we're still doing that now. Actually, next week I'll be renting another U-Haul and going down to the farms to pick up some fresh produce and actually delivering them to the doors, not just the food distributions, because a lot of folks still in need don't have the transportation. So there's a lot of things that we're still doing, helping folks with unemployment, and a lot of things that we're doing that my opponent is not even doing, and a lot of the Republican representatives are not doing, and there's so much need. So this is exactly why I'm running, because we need people that are connected to our communities and that understand the things that we're going through as people. And so this is why now I want to serve at this level and not only just in my community. And I hope to be the voice of folks and make sure we bring some equity and justice and the things that matter the most to all of us back to Florida, because we really need the change. And of course, redistricting happens in 2021. So we need actual good sense maps that can represent and not cut through neighborhoods, not cut through actual cities that split up the representation, but the maps that make sense, and they're good maps where the people elect the representatives and not the maps and the representatives making those maps elect themselves. So I'm honored to be here. I totally appreciate your support. And together, we're really not only going to flip my seat, which is in a Democratic district. It's just this one seat within our district that is Republican. And the numbers are there, and we're still going to do it, but we're going to start flipping the state legislature and driving out that vote. So thank you so much. And I really appreciate your time.
Thank you. Wonderful. I'm ready to vote for you here, if I could. Let me ask you some questions from our attendees who actually have many questions. A question from Lucy. Can you tell us about your district, Florida House District 115? We now know how many people are in it. What else?
Yes. So actually my district is 63% Hispanic. It also has majority of the district is a family district. So we have a lot of families with one or more children. And it actually, it's very wide, and it's very diverse in the sense of socioeconomic equity within the district. We have a very affluent area, and then we have some areas with working class families and college students. And so it's a very diverse, and the needs are different. Well, one area might really be um, into school choice. Another area is really wanting and needing a good public school education system for us to fund them and actually help public schools be a choice. So understanding those nuances, and because I've lived here for so long, really allows me to understand these areas and the need better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you have different